Hello, welcome to Coffee and Card. It's August and we're playing with elephants. So the stamp set for this month is the Elephant Parade, and all of you have got the gorgeous dies as well, which are here. So cut out all the images plus some extra grass and some peanuts and some little bows, so lots and lots, 16 dies all together and 13 stamps, so it's a good little set. So in your packs we have a longer piece to decorate your envelope, and you have an envelope to decorate, your card blank, which I've trimmed off so that you can see the inside, and then piece of DSP. So I've trimmed that off, so that length there is 10.5 centimeters, and your DSP is just 10 centimeters square. Then it makes it much easier. And then a piece for the inside and a piece to decorate here, and then you have your little square for both your elephant and your balloon. So the first thing I'm going to do is on one side stamp the balloon, and then I'm going to cut the square and the balloon out. Now the reason I've not cut your square out is because you all have these dies. So this is from the Simply Stylish dies, and I think I've got them all out because I'm also filming the stamper stack. Yeah, it's the second one in, so it's a 6 centimeter die that you're going to cut out. So just going to stamp my balloon first, and I need to find my memento black. There we are. And I'm just going to do it in the corner so that there's still room for the rest of the design. So I am going to stamp that there. I'm going to pop that through the mini Big Shot. Big Shot. I can't get, you know, when you've called something for so long, the mini stamp and emboss. No such thing as a mini Big Shot. Right, so the mini stamp and emboss, I just keep on a shelf next to me, so it's really useful. I can get to it all the time. Just going to get it ready. The trick with the balloon is line up the string with the hole at the end of the die. So you'll see here, there's a little, you see it better on that side, there's a little hole. So you just line up your string with that little hole, and then it'll be in the right place. Obviously you've also got to line up the rest of the balloon, but as long as you can see the string through the end, then your string is going to be on your die cut. Take my glasses off and check. Joys of being short-sighted. There are very few, sorry my head's in the way, very few advantages of being short-sighted, but one of them is you can see close to without your glasses on. Right, so I'm just going to squidge that on, swizz it through. There we go. So that should be perfect, and it is. There we go. So we've got a lovely balloon ready to colour, and then we'll get our 6 centimeter square and just pop that on the rest of that. Try and put it at a bit of an angle, because your machine, whatever machine you're using, doesn't like the sides to go straight through. That's when it makes all the clunking noises and gets really cross. Okay, so there we go. So we've cut out our 6 centimeter square and our balloon. So that's all the die cutting for today. So we'll pop that away. So just simply fold it up. And pop that away. Get rid of that. Right, so now going to get my little elephant, and it's the one that's looking backwards, so it's this one here. They are so cute, these elephants. And I'm just going to put him straight on my block like that. And remember, you need your sentiment as well, so you need to pop him fairly near to the bottom. And remember the Memento Black, because we're using this because we're using the alcohol blends. We're using the Smoky Slate ones you got last year. So, but any grey ones will do. There. Wipe that off. And then do my words. So, what a happy day. I think that looks a good one. Okay. Let's straighten it up a bit. So, this block could do the blooming good wash. So because it's a small stamp, I'm just tapping from above, trying to keep my stamp pad flat because I don't want to catch the edges, because we don't want little shadows, because this one doesn't have a magic other side or a spare other side. There we go, because of the way the dots are cut. So what a happy day. So now the background on this contains lots of colours, and I think I am going to go for oh, let's see, what colour shall I do the balloon? Let's do the elephant first. I'm going to do him in light Smoky Slate, and I'm going to do the detaily bits with the nib end, excuse me, and then I'll use the thicker end, the brush end, to do the rest of him. Not certain whether, do we think he's a boy or is he a girl? I don't know. Just colouring around the edge of the ears. And then, oh, wrong one. Oh, right. And I'm just going to start colouring in. And now, just going up to the edges. Try not to go over the edges. If you go as near to the edges as you dare. But alcohol ink does tend to spread a little bit. This pen has had some use, as you can see. The trouble is as well, because of the shape of them, we always use them the same way. So they do tend to get worn in one direction. So I'm not doing any fancy colouring in, we're just covering the surface. And just choosing, if you've got more time than I have, you can play with the dark one as well to get some shadows. Maybe under her chin, his chin, I've changed gender now. Or under the belly, or in the wrinkles on the forehead, you can have a play. And this is called the brush end. It's like a brush really. Just go in and fill in the bits just lightly. There we go. Okay, so, and then this dark green here is called Shaded Spruce. So I'm going to colour the balloon in light Shaded Spruce because I've got that. So just going to, and what I'm going to do is going to use those two little lines as a guide and leave a white space. Don't forget the little knot. And then just going round. So just leaving like a little reflection on the balloon. Okay. And then we are going to just put some glue onto the bottom of the balloon, and then sort of a little bit, just sort of pull a little bit down onto the end, onto the string of the balloon like that, and then from the tail, like it's tied round, up to the edge. There you go, just make you know, overflowing glue. How cute is that? A little elephant with a tail with a balloon on it. Right, so the rest of it is just building up the card. So let's pop these away now, and I'll get all the rest of it out. So there's my little piece, there it is. So the first thing I'm actually going to do, because this is the same size as that, I'm going to stick that on before I put it into the card. So make sure I get it in the right place. Sometimes I do it just up to there, so and then put the DSP next to it. But today I am going to put it alongside. Goodness knows how straight we are up there, I'm using my older thin one rather than my big heavy new one. Okay, and then that's just going to stick to the edge. Whoops. There. So that's perfect. Right. And then glue on the back. So I'm using multi-purpose glue for this. You can use tape. I prefer the multi-purpose glue because it's got a little bit of wiggle room. I'm always saying this. Also, tear and tape will work as well. Okay, and then we're just going to put this. So this, unfortunately, is retired. It's actually from last celebration. We are in celebration for this month, ladies. £45 spend. And you can choose a freebie. Most popular so far has been the hippos, by far. Certainly in this household anyway. There we go. Okay, so we're nearly done. We just need to add the elephant, and because I've made him up like this, it means I can actually put a dimensional on there. So I've got my dimensionals out already. Just being a bit... There we go, so you can strengthen that joint and prop up that balloon. One in the middle, and then two more in the corner. There we go. Pop these off. There we go. And then just remains to decorate our envelope. So as usual, you're just going to put some glue on the envelope. So, and you could always stamp one of your elephants on the envelopes, never thought of that. In fact, you don't even need to glue it in, just stamp it. It'd look really nice. Okay. And then we're going to butt our designer series paper right up to the fold. Fold over to check we're there. There we go. Right. It looks quite nice like that, doesn't it, actually? It's tempting. You could just leave it like that and then just stick it down with the sticky of the envelope, but I'm going to trim that down. So let's get the scissors. Just keeping your edge to the size of the envelope front. Just going around the corners by moving your paper, not your scissors, and just trim round. Just realised I'm doing this with my tongue stuck out. I must be really concentrating. And there we go. How cool is that? So we've got a card, matching envelope. Nice simple card, lots of space to write in, and a little bit of interest with the little fun fold there. Hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you next week. Bye.